a Netflix original film.
The Wi-Fi isn't working.
In the event of a global communications breakdown, do the following. Stay inside.
What just happened here is happening everywhere.
Avoid strangers.
We've all been deserted.
I don't trust them.
And most importantly, do not panic. Julia Roberts.
What happens next?
Mahershala Ali.
I knew something was coming.
Leave the World Behind. Rated R. In select theaters now and on Netflix December 8th.
Today on CityCast Philly, we're kicking off a new monthly episode where we share some of the coolest places to go and things to do in the city. So we're starting with December. The CityCast Philly team is here with me to share our recommendations for our favorite winter activities, ways to get creative, and places to take friends and family. It's Thursday, November 30th. I'm Trenae Nuri, and here's what Philly's talking about. Joining me is CityCast Philly executive producer Laura Benshoff and CityCast Philly producer Abby Fritz. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Trenae. Happy holiday season.
Happy holidays.
Hey, Trenae. How's it going?
Good. It's going good, Abby. I'm excited for this episode. So this is the CityCast Philly Guide to December. Each of us will give our recommendations for making the most of this month. So make sure you write this down, you add it to your to-do list. We're going to include some price points because we know you have to make sure that you have the budget for all of this fun. Then at the end, we're going to vote for our favorites.
I'm so excited to hear everybody's recommendations.
Me too.
Trenae,
Yes.
Let's start with you. Walk us through all of your highlights for December.
Sure. So this is like a tradition that I do with the kids, with my family. We have to go ice skating every year, right? So there's two places that I'm sure a lot of people have heard before. Ice skating at the Independence Blue Cross River Rink. They've dubbed it their Winter Fest. And you know, you can spend the day, the evening ice skating, but make sure you bundle up. I like this place because you can also rent out a cabin and sit by a fire pit. There's food, beer, and hot chocolate.
Wow, that sounds like so much fun. A fire pit.
I know, it's super cute too.
Yes. What's your favorite thing to get there? Do you usually get the hot chocolate or?
Yeah, I stick to the hot chocolate. It's really good. It's super chocolatey. It's not watery, like, you know, they really do it well.
It's such a simple holiday treat. Trenae, are you good at ice skating? I feel like you're good.
I am because I do roller skating. So
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
ice skates, though, you know, they're a little tricky. You have to tie them up tight and wear thick socks because your ankles will like do that wobbly thing. Y'all know what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
Yep.
Yes, definitely.
And ice skating in the city is super affordable. Admission is $5. Skate rentals are $12.
Oh, wow.
But if you're looking for some discounts,
Ooh.
if you're a Temple University student or staff member, SEPTA key holder, or if you ride the PATCO train, you all can go and get a discount at the Rothman Orthopedics ice skating rink. And that's the one at Dilworth Plaza outside of City Hall.
Oh, that one's so cute.
Yeah.
So cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that one is also affordable. It ranges from $6 to $9 for admission, and then skate rentals are $10.
I love that.
Great date idea.
Less than $20. Yeah.
Now, let's talk about something that it's fun for the adults. One of my favorite places in the winter season is going down to the Tinsel Bar. That is back. This is a well-known bar in the city. It's Christmas theme. Just close your eyes for a minute. Imagine what Santa's house would look like in the North Pole. Well, triple that, and that's what Tinsel Bar is. There's decorations galore. The drinks are so cute. If you go to their Instagram page right now, they've got all, you know, Christmas themed drinks to get you in the spirit, and obviously the prices vary.
Yeah. That makes me want like a peppermint patty drink, like something with a candy cane in it.
Or like a hot toddy or something.
Yes,
Yes.
hot toddies are good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yummy, yummy.
Okay, I also want to shout out a really cool event. I'm actually going to be a part of this. This is the Mission Story Slam. It's happening December 5th at the National Mechanics Building, and that's in Old City. This is their 9th edition, and the theme is going to be moving right along. So all of the stories that people are going to be performing has to do with that theme. Tickets are $10. come out, show your love, show your support, and this should be a good time.
We'll come out and support you. That'd be so fun.
Okay, this is wrapping up my recommendations. You know, the holidays are just as much about spending time with your loved ones and also just giving back to your community. One of my favorite events is to volunteer my time at the Temple University's Police Annual Holiday Party. And this happens at the Lear Corps Center. Now, for full disclosure, I'm a Temple alum. So what this event is that each year the police department hosts like 500 kids from North Philly. So alums, current students, a lot of the student athletes, they all volunteer their time to making this like a special kind of day treat for the kids. So the kids can play video games. There was like a truck with like video games in there. They get to dance, they get to eat. There's a petting zoo, face painting, a photo booth.
Oh my gosh.
And the best part, if the kids are listening, Santa's going to be there. Each kid leaves with a wrapped gift. Like, we make sure that every child has a gift, and a brand new book, which is provided by the Temple University's Black Alumni Alliance. And this is all free for the community. And it's one of my favorite events to be a part of and, spend my time there or just give back.
That's so nice. It sounds like a wonderful event. Abby, it's your turn. Walk us through your must-do list for December in Philly. Where can we find you out and about this month?
Oh my gosh, everywhere. I'm such a busybody, but no, seriously. I think my favorite thing to do in the winter, because I get cold. I don't want to be out and about too much, but I love movies. So I will be seeing so many movies. And there's a lot of great options for seeing new things throughout the city. If, Discount Tuesdays is always a thing at most places. So there's that. But there's also
I did not know that.
There's also a couple movie theaters that kind of do like specialty things throughout the year, but I think for this month, there's a couple really good ones. I'll start with the Philadelphia Film Society, which there's a couple locations throughout the city. There's one off of Broad and Chestnut. They have one on Randstead and then on South 2nd. And they have a really fun series going on this winter. This is not for the kids. This is the Naughty and Nice series, Erotic Throwbacks.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're calling them spicy hits from the description on their website, which I love. They'll be playing things on the big screen like Fatal Attraction, Basic Instinct, and Eyes Wide Shut. So that's pretty cool. The prices are $14, generally speaking, for just regular adults. If you're a student, if you're a senior, or you're in the military, it's $12, and kids $10, maybe not for the erotic series though. Or what you can do is they have a Pick 4 Naughty and Nice ticket bundle available for $40. So then you can go to 4, you have little date ideas set up for the rest of the month, good stuff. But if you want something a little more kid-friendly to do at the Philadelphia Film Society, they also have a Home Alone Quizzo screening, which sounds really fun. Before the movie, 7:30 on the 21st, you can go. They'll have free cheese pizza. They'll talk about the movie, about this classic Home Alone, and then you get to watch the movie. So that's pretty fun. Same price as I mentioned before. So yeah, there's some options there. Yeah. If you can handle it, if you can get outside, if it's not too cold, there are a couple things we can do outside. And there's this cool free event that the Mycology Club is putting on. It's at Morris Park, and it's tree identification. So Morris Park is on North 68th Street. It's deep in West, kind of close to Overbrook. So you just get to walk around. They're doing about like a mile loop, December 9th, 1 to 3 p.m. And you just get to look at some cool trees with a professional, which is pretty cool.
What's the Mycology Club?
Mycology is the study of mushrooms, actually. So they do generally a lot of mushroom events, but the Mycology Club also puts on other kind of, related activities like tree identification and like cooking in public events, things like that. So they're a great group in Philly, and they do a lot of free events too. So I always check them out if I'm looking for something free to do.
Perfect.
But if I want to be indoors, if I'm not down to be outside, another way other than the movies, I love going to restaurants and eating food. A great spot that you wouldn't think this would be a thing, but I'm so glad it is. Prince Tea House in Chinatown. It's on 9th and Race. It's a tea house that's open until 11 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays and 10 p.m. during the weekdays, which is so cool because I think there's not a lot of options for people who maybe don't want to like drink and go out and do things like that, but you just want to hang out with people.
Totally.
So I like have so many friend dates where we just go and we get a pot of tea and they have cute little pastries. Like I had a really good matcha crepe cake there the last time I went. Sometimes I'll go and bring like a little notebook or my book and you can just like read and keep getting tea. They put a little tea light under your teapot so it stays warm. It's really cute.
So cozy.
I love it. Yeah, exactly. Such a great little like warm hangout friend spot for the winter time. So I definitely recommend that. But if I want to be bougie, and if I want it, I'm putting this out into the universe. If anyone wants to take me on a date here,
Yeah. Abby's like, take me on a date.
really? Someone take me here. I really want to try Enswell in Center City on Spruce. It's kind of like scratches all of the itches I have in terms of like, it's a coffee shop during the day. So during the week until 3 p.m., you can get coffee, little pastries, all these things. And then at night, from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m., it turns into a restaurant and a bar. And they have oysters, roasted bone marrow. And then, of course, because it's a coffee shop during the day, at night you can get affogatos as a dessert, which is like my favorite little treat. What an affogato is like a scoop of vanilla ice cream and then a shot of espresso on top. And it's just,
That sounds so good.
So good. So, right? I know. I'm like getting excited.
Looking at these pictures, I understand what you mean by bougie. And this is really
it's bougie.
cute. This is
it's
really
bougie.
cute.
But then they also have like some really good drink options too. I was looking and I'm like, wow, I would try any of these. They have my favorite, which is like my go-to drink, which is a paper plane, which is like bourbon, lemon, and Amaro. Great, awesome. They have this one of their cocktails that they love to. They've posted some pictures on Instagram that look really good. It's called Violet Shading, and it's creme de violette, gin, lemon, and egg white. And it just looks very sexy and like it would be really yummy. So, that and a bunch of other classic cocktails. Sounds like, get your coffee during the day, come back, sexy dinner, and then some nice cocktails. It sounds like a whole great winter day to me.
Oh my God, Abby. Someone has to take you.
I know. I know.
Please, take
Come on.
Okay, Laura, hit us with your recommendations in Philly. And you have one in Jersey. I like that for this month.
Getting out. Okay, first, y'all set the bar really high. So just put that out there. But I do have some favorite things that I really like to do in December, and I hope y'all will like them too. So first off, just eating. Like December is a month for eating.
It is.
And like there's certain kinds of food, like I like to mix it up. You eat a lot of like heavy, cheesy stuff with family in the holidays. So I often am like, trying to eat different stuff when I'm not with family. And so this is a sort of like cheap but absolutely delicious meal that I crave like as soon as the weather gets cold. Nice. You got to go to Chinatown and go to this restaurant called Spice C. It's not spicy like the adjective.
Okay,
it's the word spice and the letter C. And my favorite order there is to get the fish soup with hand-drawn noodles. So they make all of their noodles in-house, like fresh. And you can get ones that are either like spaghetti style or these kind of like chunky, chewy, like shorter noodles. And they make them on the spot. It's so good. It's so fresh. And you can also get the soup spicy style. So with the Szechuan peppercorn base. Best thing about it, it's $9.25.
No
There you
way.
go.
It is a
Under
great
$10.
deal. It is a big bowl of soup. I think the Szechuan base costs like $1.50 extra. So, a little over $10. But it's just so good. And it always like hits that spot. It's cold. You just want like a really big hearty bowl of soup. It does it for me. And then I have one other food/bar recommendation because I was looking for places with a fireplace. Like I love the kind of like atmosphere in the wintertime. And this place up in Fishtown called William Muller and Sons, it's at like Front and Master Street. It's this cute, cute building. It's like a historic building. It's a pizza place and a bar. And I think they have a hotel on top. Don't know about the hotel because I live in Philly, but I've been in this bar a few times, and in the dining room, they have a fireplace. And I love like being able to have like a cold cocktail and like be near the hot fire. It's super cute. Everything's really tasty there. It is more on the splurgy side. This is, where Abby says, I want to go on a date to Enswell. I'd be like, I want to go on a date to Muller and Sons. Like, cocktails are going to be like $15, $16. Like it's a night out, but the vibes are very good. And I love sort of like, as soon as that weather gets cold, I'm like, give me a warming cocktail and a fire and I will be happy. So those are my food recommendations. My activity, you have to go to New Jersey.
Why?
So I'm going to sell it to you because this is the only place you could do this thing. Okay, so hear me out.
Yeah.
Edison, New Jersey. You could take a train there. You can drive there. There is a place called Island Spa. It's like, imagine a building the size of like a small Walmart, but turned into a spa. It's like in a strip mall, but it's massive.
Okay.
For between $45 and $55, you can spend the entire day going to the sauna, sitting in a hot tub. They have a nap room.
Oh my God.
It's like, so it's a Korean style spa. So there's basically like two zones. There's like a zone where there's like the steam sauna and like the bathing area. And then there's like a zone, and that's usually sort of like not co-ed, although they do have signage about go to whichever room feels affirming for your gender identity. And then they have like the mixed kind of more like everybody area, and that's the dry sauna. There's like literally a room, I kid you not, that is all couches. And it's just people like lying down, reading a book, maybe doing a puzzle with their kids.
Oh my God.
Like it's just like the most relaxing place. So I like to go in December when like everything's hectic, it's cold outside. I want to just like steam for a while and then just like read a book. It makes me so sleepy. I usually take a nap there. They have a restaurant inside. So you can get like sushi and you can order like Korean food. They also have like a little tea shop inside. So you can get like a boba tea or a hot tea.
This place sounds magical.
I know, and it's not fair because you like this one like wins the list. I feel like
yeah,
and it's not even. It's like not even in Philly.
It's not even in Philly. But let me tell. I have evangelized this place for years. Let me tell. Like it's just like I'm just like look. It's so relaxing and it's so inclusive. Like it's one of these spaces.
Too. Like where can you find spot $45?
No, you can't. You can't. I mean, the stuff costs extra. Like you pay extra for the food or whatever. But if you're just like chilling, it's great.
That's bonkers.
And it's always so just like clean and like I don't know. It's cute in there. Like you see like families or you see like groups of girlfriends getting ready to go out for like a night out. You see like Rutgers students like obviously studying. They have these like little pod areas. And I'm just like, that is amazing. If I were in college again, I would absolutely do that.
From the
just
sauna to studying, you're like,
the sauna to studying pipeline.
It's like wellness, It's good.
Yeah.
Wellness.
Taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
True self-care.
I always leave feeling more relaxed. So yeah, just a couple more things to note before you go, if you go. Check the website just to check the rules, see what you can bring and not bring in. They issue you these little jammies that you wear when you're there. And there is one area where you have to be fully nude if you want to hang out. So heads up for that. But yeah, it's all really relaxing and it's always high up on my December to-do list.
It's high on mine now too.
Okay, so I have one more like kind of recommendation, and that's just like, I don't know about y'all, but my family's really hard to shop for. Like it's, I don't know, people are picky or, they don't want stuff. So I'm often trying to like scramble and find something that's special or like an experience or they can't get like, my family's all in North Carolina, like, something that's like, oh, you can only get this in Philly or whatever. And so for that, there's a couple of craft fairs that I know happen every year and are coming up that tend to just be like really solid. So one of them is the West Craft Fest That's in West Philly. It's usually at this building called the Rotunda that's at 40th and Walnut. And they have, usually little stalls. It's so much different stuff. You can get stationery, you can get pottery, you can get jewelry. Like it's a lot of different options, a lot of different price points. And it's also just kind of fun to walk around and get inspired, for things that you might want to gift somebody or if you have any like last minute needs. And that's happening this year, December 9th and 10th. So both days of that upcoming weekend. And it will be running from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The other craft fair that I've had really good luck at is in South Philly. It's at the Fleischer Art Memorial, which is another sort of very cool building. It's like a kind of like low-cost art school. They do a lot of craft and art classes that are accessible. And every year they have what they call their Handmade Festival. This year it's Handmade / El Mercado Cultural because they have a cool pipeline where it's sort of like entrepreneurs in the Latino community have little tables there to kind of underscore like we're supporting these local entrepreneurs in this neighborhood. And it's just a cool space to walk around. There's usually like food and coffee, zines, textiles, glass, you name it. And I just like to walk around these sometimes, even if I don't end up buying anything, because you never know. Like you might see something that's perfect for that one family member that you like can't shop for.
Yeah.
I think the time has come that we take a vote, or at least say who has won this competition.
We know. We already know.
We already know. Okay. Hands down, the best winter activity you can do is not even in Philly. It's in Jersey. Laura, you win. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh.
You got us. That is going to be so much fun.
That was a sleeper hit. Yeah.
Now, we're all going to win something. Everyone's going to leave here with something. I would say who had the best food, drink, bar recommendation. I gotta give it to Abby. Abby came with the non-alcoholic, the alcoholic, the daytime,
exactly.
nighttime,
The matcha cake,
the Prince Tea House. Like,
Yes.
Come on, Abby, you won that one.
I do love food. That's what can I say? Yeah.
That was a very good rec. I'm gonna go there immediately.
Trinae, I hope you know I will be coming to the Slam event. I will be coming to the Slam event. I will have a sign. I will be cheering. I'm very excited.
It'll be a little synchronized dance.
Aw, thanks.
We want to embarrass you. It's going to be so great.
Oh, okay. Well, this was super fun. I can't wait till we do one for January.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gotta start brainstorming right now.
All right. CityCast Philly executive producer Laura Benchoff and CityCast Philly producer Abby Fritz. Thanks for joining me, y'all.
Yeah, this was great.
Thanks, guys. Have great holidays.
That's all for today here on CityCast Philly. If you enjoyed all of these recommendations in this episode, tell a friend, rate the show, leave us a review, and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to sign up for our morning newsletter, Hey Philly, to learn more about what else Philly's talking about. We'll be back tomorrow morning with the Friday News Roundup. Bye.
I swear to God, we are all going to show up one day at that spa and be like,
At Island Spa.
Hey,
We're
you're
all
here.
gonna there's gonna be like 3 sick day requests.